Hi there, fellow ag teachers, and welcome to the spring session of the California Agricultural Teachers Induction Program. I hope you've had a restful holiday break and are looking forward to an eventful spring with your students. We want to keep you apprised of information that will help you as you progress through the spring term in the California Ag Teachers Induction Program. So here's a couple things to keep in mind. One, your inquiry-based project that was introduced to you either at summer conference or in your fall assignment module on Moodle will be due by the beginning of May in Moodle. So for first year individuals, this will be a copy of your FFA chapters, Constitution and Bylaws. This should be something that you take a really hard look at. If you already have a document that you operate with on a regular basis, this should be something that you take an opportunity to update and edit with your officers as you see fit. If you are in a newer chapter and don't have something that is viable, then it'll be your job for this task to create something that you can submit to Moodle by the end of this session. For second year individuals, your task is going to be to complete a chapter program of activities. Now remember, this chapter program of activities is a pretty large document. This is why we're moving from just the Constitution and Bylaws in your first year, focusing on FFA, to something that represents your chapter a little bit more holistically in the POA for your second year. All of the guidelines that you need to create this will follow exactly as they're outlined in the National FFA Code of Conduct, or the National FFA curricular code along with California's. So this should be a document in the end that you're able to submit for competitive purposes. But we also want to have a copy that shows the plans that you have outlined, both with your chapter, any boosters, organizations, and your administration, to show progress, growth, and sustainability of the activities that you do in your FFA chapter. Next thing to keep in mind is if you are a second year individual, you will be delivering a presentation at summer conference. This is something that we just want to introduce to you so that way you're aware and you can mentally prepare for it. We'll have documentation in terms of prompts and guidelines for this assignment out shortly, but we want to make sure that you're set and prepared. We do know, however, that these presentations for second year individuals only will take place during the farm show from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Tuesday at summer conference. If you have any issues or questions, please make sure that you reach out to your facilitators or myself ahead of time so that way we can plan appropriately. Another thing, moving forward, you'll see that your workload is a little bit lighter this session. So we want to make sure that we focus on those weekly conversation logs. You should be meeting either physically in person with your mentor or through email, text message, or some other form of communication that can be documented and laid out in the weekly conversation log, the weekly communication log. Those are the due on the first of each month, so make sure that you keep them updated and turned in as appropriate. Next thing that you'll notice is that our facilitators are in the process of grading the assignments that you've submitted from the fall. It may take us a little while to get through everything, but you'll slowly start to see those grades come through, and communication if those assignments seem to be missing or lacking something that they should have. We're also in the process of updating the website, so you'll slowly see some things transition so we have better communication between you and the mentors. Mentors may not have a space on Moodle yet to be able to log into, but we will have all of the information uploaded on the website so that way they can access it and see what you're supposed to be completing. Currently, all of the information is located on the credential candidate page on the website, and if you have any questions about what's up there, any due dates, feel free to forward those to us and we'll answer those questions as best as possible. Otherwise, we hope that you have a successful spring session. If you have any questions, just remember to reach out to us. I'm available, our facilitators are available, Carrie Stockton's available as well to answer any questions in this inaugural year. We want to thank you for your patience with us in working with us through our kinks for this first year, and make sure that you send any feedback our way. So if you didn't have an opportunity to put something into the mid-year survey that you think should be noted, send it to your facilitator, send it to myself, and we'll make sure that we take those things into consideration as we develop the programs for the California Agricultural Teachers Induction Program. If you did not complete the survey, you'll receive one more reminder coming up to get that completed. There's only a small handful, and those of you, you know who you are. You can also go back to one of the previous links from the previous emails and complete it, but that should be done relatively soon if it has not already been done to this point. So otherwise, that's all I have. Have fun getting back to school, candidates and mentors, for those of you that are watching this, and make sure, stay savvy, California.